Welcome back, milady.
You've got some nimble fingers. What have you been getting into?
Well, I'm only asking for a single coin.
The gray fox protects you.
I've heard. It's my pleasure. Take your time. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. That's a fair deal. An excellent bargain. You've made a good bit. You drive a good price. That's a... That's more than I'd usually pay. That's a fair deal. Another... Good
Yes?
day.
What? I was at Olaf's earlier, and I ran into this Dunmer named Reynold Draelus. Tell me more. Not sorry. Great, that's enough. What? Not? That's enough. My luck. What a dumb joke. Not now. That's enough. That's just stupid. All right. You too.
The gray fox protects you. You wear the shadows well, fellow thief. Armand, they can make... So, Argonians got this hist stuff from licking hist... So, for you, of course. Shadow hide you.
Welcome to Bruma. Lyra Rosentia collects Akaviri artifacts. She might have a project in mind. Her house is west of the chapel. I would gladly... Sirach is a good healer. He's a red guard. All right. What a fool you are. What a wonderful compliment. Not bad. I doubt it. Really? That's cute. You think I... Sure, that's cute. That's cute. What a... I doubt it. Yeah, I get it. No, you blow... I doubt it. I doubt. Goodness, what can I? Not bad. What a blow. I doubt it. No, sure. I doubt it. Oh, talk tough to. Thank you. You're good. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? A pleasure. There's a most comfortable bed. Excellent. Goodbye. Well met. I'm Snar, the cook. We got genuine Skyrim cuisine. We're still in Cyrodiil here in Brook. I've heard Edla Dark. We'll see. Blah, blah, blah. What a bore. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. You've got a point. Don't be silly. I can't argue with that. Oh, I'm not buying. I can't argue with that. Oh, that's a bit excessive. Oh, I can't argue. That's a bit excessive. You're a big fat liar. You're full of it. I doubt. I can't. Say, that's enough. Oh, don't be silly. That'll get. I see. Bye. Greetings, son of Skyrim. They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit the hands of the healers. Is that so? Farewell. I hope. Goodbye. The bed is quite luxurious, is it not? Goodbye. I'm Logvar. Go ahead. No, you do me too much honor. What a dumb joke. You blah, blah, blah. I can't argue with that. You're a big fat lot, please. You think you win this one. That's just not you're a really now. You're such a blah, blah. I won't fight you. So, please, I'm in what a wonderful compliment. You're full of it. You think you've got a point. That's enough. Really, blah, blah. You think that's funny? That's just not funny. Goodness. I won't fight you. You've got a point. What a You're pathetic. What a dumb joke. Every little. You're good. Good day.
You sleep rather soundly for a murderer. That's good. You'll need a clear conscience for what I'm about to propose. I am Lucien LeChance, a speaker for the Dark Brotherhood, and you are a killer, taker of life, a harvester of souls. Your work, your deathcraft, pleases the Night Mother, and so I come to you with an offering, an opportunity to join our rather unique family. I find your etiquette refreshing. Now please, listen carefully. On the green road to the north of Breville lies the Inn of Ill Omen. There you will find a man named Rufio. Kill him, and your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete. Do this, and the next time you sleep in a location I deem secure, I will reveal myself once more, bearing the love of your new family. Excellent. Now please, accept this token from the Dark Brotherhood. It is a virgin blade and thirsts for blood. May it serve your endeavors well. Now, I bid you farewell. I do hope we'll meet again soon. Have you not heard of the Dark Brotherhood? Of the remorseless guild of paid assassins and homicidal cutthroats? Join us, and you'll find the Dark Brotherhood to be all that and so much more. We are, more than anything, a union of like-minded individuals. We kill for profit, for enjoyment, and for the glory of the dread Father Sithis. We are family, with bonds forged in blood and death. We praise our unholy matron. From her shadowed womb we were born. From her breast we suckle malice and pain. She loves her children, you see. Know that Rufio is old and weak and sleeps his days away. You could kill him before he even has a chance to wake, if you so choose. Yes, I am a speaker, a representative of the Dark Brotherhood. My voice is the voice of the Black Hand, our organization's ruling body. One of my duties is to find exceptional individuals, such as yourself, and offer a place within our family. Your path is clear. Send Rufio to his death, and the Dark Brotherhood will embrace you as family.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves or Reynold Drayless will be allowed access. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information. Can you believe that a thief broke into the Imperial... So? Really? Goodness! What? You should be ashamed. No, you do me too. Is that so? What? Not funny. Not even a little bit. Get away. What? A goodness. Is that so? Really? Really now? You can't skip. Not funny. Not even a... Ugh. Remark. What? You can't scare me. Goodness. What can I say? I wish I could say that. You should be... Is that so? Really now? You're such a charmer. You should be a... What? That's just talk. For me. Thanks. You're good. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynold Draelus, we may have never uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Reynold arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you. So you can see we really don't need any help. But thanks for the offer. As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living. Feel free to question anyone. In town. I shouldn't give you too much trouble.
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me. Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast. I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Reynold Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Reynold, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Reynold convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire. Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing, the guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Reynold character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. There isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I've heard that Jantis Brolus is skilled with both magic and steel. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar. I have no... Yes? Don't waste your flattery. That's just stupid. My life is drab and wretched by comparison. You've got... Sorry. My life is drab and I salute you. What? Sorry. I don't get it. Not... Sorry. I can't argue with that. Don't waste... What a Great. You win this one. That will get you some... Can't. Forgive. This is all happened. I heard the guard... Well, and he worked. It's all. Of course, there is. I have no idea where he. I have no. I know I sound desperate, but
Sorry, I have a lot.
I know I'm right. Hello.
So, any new revelations in your, investigation? I'm sure Erlene is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Raynal has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Raynal is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either. I'll warn you about one thing. I understand you wanting to help Erline by checking up on Raynal. We have it on good authority from officials in a neighboring city that Raynal is what he says he is, so I'm not sure what you're trying to prove. I'm only allowing you to do this investigation, and I use that term very loosely, because Erline is so distraught. Keep up the, good work, I suppose.
Excuse me. You've got a real bounce to your step. I'll bet you're quite the acrobat.
I hope I could... I would gladly let you... Please, go on. What a dumb joke. That's enough. Don't waste your flattery on me. I can't... I don't talk. I salute. See? I see. Ah, you mean that vampire hunter. He's staying over at Olav's Tap and Tack. It's near the city gates. You can't miss it. Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you? Thank you. Be seeing you.
Hail!
I'm really tired. Apparently, Right Wind teaches his blade skills to up. Please, go on. Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got? Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Raynil slew him. Kinda strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such an likable fellow. Shadow hide you.
You get any... I have no time for your pathetic attempts at small talk.
I'm Olga. I'm a bard and a speech... Hanmund is my live-in partner. No offense, but I don't want to hear about any Mara Mother Mild and Chapel family business. Hanmund and I lived together in the old Nord way. Good enough for my fa and ma, and good enough for me. Bruma's a funny place. Half Cyrodiil. I've heard Edla Darkheart was once an assassin. For you? Of course. Yes, yes! Whatever you say. Blah, blah. That's a bit excessive. Sure. Yes. Yeah. You're... I doubt you really mean that. Sure. You're... whatever you want. That's... no more. Don't... Was that supposed to... See... I'm with... Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Raynil slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden. He seemed to be such... Be seeing ya.
What can I do for you today? I would... Hafid Hollowleg says the Gerald view... We'll see. Yeah, yes, yeah. I doubt... Don't make me laugh. I'm not buying that one. Sure, I accept. I have no... Blah, blah. Not bad. Yes, yeah. Don't be silly. Was that some... Blah, blah. Not bad. Not... I accept. You're pathetic. I doubt you really mean that. I accept. Yeah, don't, please. Sure, you're Was that supposed... that'll... All right. I've got a room, and a cheap one at that. You're looking for one? Right then. Head up the stairs. It's the first door on your right. Remember, I didn't say it was clean. I said it was cheap. I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder. Raynil is staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either. What? He isn't in right now, so you should be clear to check it out. A little food and drink will do you some good. Hope it suits you. Just look for me if you need anything else.
You get any closer?
How goes it?
I have no time.
I'm really... Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as... You see... Shadow hide you.
Well met. Yes, he's seen.
You.
Farewell.
Hello. What can I do? Gelaborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynal told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynal and his so-called accomplishment. And nothing else I can tell you. Just look for me if you need anything else.
So, any new revelations in your, investigation? How'd you know about that? Too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Gelaborn was killed by Raynal not too long ago. Gelaborn was a vampire as well, obviously. What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Gelaborn was not a vampire? I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynal have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynal from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olav's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
Do you have any more? Yes. I remember Braden mentioning that name once. He was part of the Brotherhood he had created with Raynal. I know I sound desperate, but...
How do you do?
Good evening.
Good to see you.
They say
that Oblivion gates have opened outside... Anything else I can... Hope it suit...
You
Just
get any
look for me
closer,
if you need
and I'll
anything
turn
else.
your bones to ash. Back.
Today's your lucky day.
Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Raynor was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Galaborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynor doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him. If all you say is true, Raynor will answer for Brayden's death. Raynor will pay for both crimes. Galaborn was likely another innocent he's slain. I'll make sure Skingrad's City Watch hears of this. I can't wait to get my hands on Raynor. He'll become very familiar with Bruma's dungeons, or the end of my blade if he doesn't come peacefully.
Hey,
Please hurry.
They say
Raynor
that
may make a
Oblivion
break for the
gates
open
have
road
opened
at any
outside
moment.
cities all across...
Hi there.
Ends here. I fought mudcrabs more fearsome than you.
Congratulations. I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later. Leaving that journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part. I saw you enter Olav's tap and tack before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carius figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer. Certainly not. I'm surprised Carius didn't send the entire city watch up here. But then I would have seen that coming, I suppose. I expected to lay low here for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you. This leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon. I prefer the chance for freedom. Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
Yes? Certainly. Blow away. I doubt it. Good one. No, you do me too much harm. That's pretty good. Blow away. Really? I doubt it. See? I'm with you. You mean the hope? Those famous for good deeds may receive blessings. Good day.
How are you?
What news do you bring? I've heard that I knew I recognized Raynal. I think when I first met Brayden many years ago, he introduced me to him. They were part of some sort of brotherhood. They would roam Cyrodiil in search of legendary treasures and the like. The only reason he stopped doing that is because we got married and he wanted to settle down. I'm afraid thanks to Raynal, that time is lost. Long ago, I made a promise to Brayden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Brayden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Brayden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state. No, he always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Brayden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered. Thank you. I will now speak the word, Brotherhood. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Brayden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel. I'm glad he's dead. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but I think you understand. Justice has been done.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
Something to report.
Good day.
Who will help an old beggar?
Look, well, you too.
Well, what can I interest you in? Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? An excellent bargain. You've made a good bit of gold. An excellent bargain. That seems a fair price. You've made a good... Come back and... Bye.
Hail, friend. Good to see you again. What can old Mannheim help you with? Rufio? He's an old codger. Been living here for a couple of weeks now. If you ask me, he's hiding from something. But what do I care? He pays his tab. His room is downstairs, in what I like to call the private quarters. Use that hatch in the floor over there. But don't expect a warm reception. Way Shrines of Arcade. Please, go on. What can I interest you in? Goodbye, my friend. And remember, you're always welcome here.
It's good to see you, friend. Not a lot to tell. He doesn't much like company, and spends most of his time in his room. Mannheim thinks he's hiding out from someone. The Nebanese think they're slick. Slippery is more like it. For you? Of course. Bye now, sweetie. I look forward to seeing you again.
So, the deed is done. How do I know this? You'll find that the Dark Brotherhood knows a great many things, for you are now part of the family. Indeed. For the slaying of Rufio is the signing of a covenant, the manner of execution, your signature. Rufio's blood, the ink. As a speaker of the Black Hand, I directly oversee a particular group of family members. You will join that group and fulfill any contracts given. You must now go to the city of Chedenhall, to the abandoned house near the eastern wall. Enter the basement and attempt to open the black door. You will be asked a question. Answer thusly. Sanguine, my brother. you will gain entrance to the sanctuary. Once inside, speak with Ochiva. We must now take our leave of each other, you and I, for there is much work to be done. I'll be following your progress. Welcome to the family. Dear sister, I do not spread rumors. I create them. Rufio lies dead. Well done. The family will now welcome you with open arms. Know this. Every dark brother and sister is a child of Sithis. He whom we call Sithis has many other names. Chaos, Doom, Discord. Sithis is the Void. We of the Dark Brotherhood serve the Night Mother, who is the bride of Sithis. The Night Mother rules her children with a terrible black hand. The Black Hand is the ruling body of the Dark Brotherhood. It is made up of 1 listener and 4 speakers. 4 fingers and a thumb, if you will. As a member of the Dark Brotherhood, you must abide by the 5 tenets. They are the laws that guide and protect us. The 5 tenets are as follows. Tenet 1. Never dishonor the Night Mother. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 2. Never betray the Dark Brotherhood or its secrets. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 3. Never disobey or refuse to carry out an order from a Dark Brotherhood superior. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 4. Never steal the possessions of a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 5. Never kill a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. How does one best describe our dread father? Imagine a perfect, cloudless midnight, cold as winter ice and shrouded in shadow. That is Sithis. You are now one with the Dark Brotherhood. Visit Ochiva at the Cheydinhall Sanctuary, and your new life will begin.
We are blessed by a...
May the Sovereign of Destruction...
Come, mortal. Our prince's power is close. Bow to the will of Mehrunes Dagon, and take this puny imperial life to assert your hatred of the Septims.
Burn him! Light the pyre!
Please!
May the Sovereign...
You have greatly pleased my lord. You will act as a herald of his coming and wear his attire. The Sovereign of Destruction offers you equipment befitting someone as bloodthirsty as yourself. Crafting it is beyond mortal abilities, hence you'll need to summon me whenever you need a new one. Be quick about it, mortal. Which of my lord's boons do you require this time? A meaningless choice. Be more specific. Take it, mortal. Do you dare ask for more? A meaningless choice. Be... With which light armor piece do you want to sneak and murder? Take it, mortal. Do you dare ask for more? Enjoy the might of Meru's. What else do you want? I will allow you to ask for more items later.
Where are you? She was here a second. Yes?
Greetings, greetings. I am Oshiva, mistress of this sanctuary. Lucian has told me all about you. Let me welcome you to the Dark Brotherhood. It is always a pleasure to welcome another Dark Sister into our ranks. Truly, the Night Mother smiles upon her trusted daughters. You stand now in our sanctuary. May it serve as your new home, a place of comfort and security whenever the need arises. When you're ready for work, go and speak with Vicente Valtieri. He handles all assignments for new family members. But before you go, please accept this gift from your new family. A unique set of armor, lighter than normal leather and black as the void. But I've kept you long enough. Vicente is waiting. You'll find him in his quarters. Go now, my child, and may Sithis go with you. Lucian isn't here very often. His duties with the Black Hand keep him very busy, so he trusts me to keep the sanctuary in order. To employ the services of the Dark Brotherhood, one must perform a ritual to the Night Mother. Only then will she heed their prayers for murder. It is an ancient rite, this Black Sacrament. All across the Empire, every day, people beseech the Night Mother to take the lives of others. After a person performs the ritual, they are contacted by a speaker. Gold is exchanged, and the details worked out. So it has always been. I've heard some talk. This past year, some family members have been found murdered. Could there be an assassin among assassins? Ours is not the only Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. There are others hidden throughout Cyrodiil, each one overseen by a speaker of the Black Hand. Those fools in the church and their so-called 9 divines. There is no divinity beyond the eternal and terrible rule of our dread father Sithis. Certainly. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
I welcome you to our family and this sanctuary. May you find yourself at home here, in the loving embrace of Our Lady, the Night Mother. Ochiva and I have known Lucian since we were hatchlings. He is the one who trained us in the way of the Shadow Scale, and is like a father to us. The Night Mother is the Dark Brotherhood's unholy matron. She guides our actions, just as the dread father Sithis once guided hers. There are whispers in the halls of the sanctuary. Some say there is a traitor among us, that the Brotherhood has been compromised. I've heard the Count of Shadenhall knows about this sanctuary, that he has offered much gold, as well as other incentives, to keep his mouth shut. In the Argonian homeland of Black Marsh, those born under the sign of the Shadow are taken at birth and presented to the Dark Brotherhood. A Shadow Scale hatchling is trained in the arts of stealth and assassination, and lives a life in service to the mighty kingdom of Argonia. Any Shadow Scale who lives to come of age is accepted into the Dark Brotherhood as a full member of the family. So it was with myself and Ochiva. Who is Sithis, you ask? Some call him the Dread Father. It was his terrible love that gave birth to the Dark Brotherhood so very long ago. Take your time. I appreciate the May you walk always in the shadow of Sithis, dear sister.
Welcome, dear sister. So good to finally meet you. I hope you're getting along all right. If you need anything at all, you need only ask. I will always think of Lucian LeChance as my savior. When he found me, I was living in a gutter, an inch away from death. I owe him everything. I've always wondered who the Night Mother really is. Some say she's an old woman who lives somewhere here in Cyrodiil, but I'm not so sure. Don't tell anyone else, but someday I'm going to have Ochiva's position. Just you wait and see. Lucian LeChance knows real talent when he sees it. Have you ever lived on the streets, struggled to survive? The sanctuary is my home. Here I have the safety and love I've searched for all my life. Sometimes right before a kill, Sithis speaks to me. He whispers in my ear and fills my heart with the joy of suffering and death. Certainly. Every little bit. Good luck, sister.
But why,
I hope
sister?
you don't get killed.
What's the point?
I mean...
Why should anyone bother with all that sneaking and skulking?
You know.
My dear Gogren, you are a light. Taker for the dog. Warmest welcomes to you. I am Telendril, Wood Elf, and loyal daughter of Sithis. I hope you find our sanctuary to your liking. Actually, Lucian did not try to recruit me. Not at first. He tried to kill me. My father wanted me dead, and he hired the Dark Brotherhood to do it. I escaped from Lucian, and paid my father back for his treachery. Lucian came to me again that night with an offer I just couldn't refuse. Our Lady is surely an ancient and powerful elf. Someday, when I am listener of the Black Hand, I will look upon her beautiful and unholy form. Oh, I shouldn't. Well, all right. Gogren had a pet rabbit as a child. He petted the thing so hard he crushed its skull. What a brute! In truth, I miss the towering elms of my native Valenwood. But I was banished from there long ago for deeds I don't care to discuss. This is my home now. Long ago, in an age now forgotten, Sithis came to the Night Mother and begat her 5 sons. So you see, his love gave birth to the Dark Brotherhood. Take your time. Every little bit. May your arrow...
Welcome. Welcome to the family. I'd hug you, but Ochiva told me not to. I once saw Lucian deal with an insubordinate brother. Someone who had broken the tenets. It took me a week to get the blood off my boots. I don't know who the Night Mother is, but she pays me to kill people. My own mother should have loved me so much. I haven't heard much about... Hey, I don't like to tell stories, but Telendril and me. You know, don't believe me? I've got her undergarments to prove it. You know what they say? Home is where you hang your enemy's head. Truthfully, I've never really understood who or what Sith this really is. As long as I obey the tenants and fulfill my contracts, I guess he's happy. You, don't be silly. That's enough. That's great. Now don't make me laugh. I can't argue with it. I doubt you really. I won't fight you. Was that supposed for me? Excellent. Happy hunting, my sister.
Strike true.
If it isn't the newest member of the family. Let's get one thing straight. The tenets prevent me from killing you. But I don't have to like you. I'll sell you equipment, but only because Ochiva is making me. This family doesn't need any outsiders. I see this I don't have all day. Hurry it up! I have it on good authority that the newest addition to the Brotherhood is an annoying whelp unworthy of licking my boots. How's that for gossip? I see this I don't have all day. Hurry it up! Just take... I see this I don't have all day. Hurry it up! You ripped me off blind. I hope you're happy with yourself. Just take your... I see this I don't have all day. Hurry it up! You've got yourself a deal, idiot. Now I can sell it for 5 times its worth. You've got yourself a deal, idiot. Now I can sell it for 5 times its worth. You drive a hard bargain. Just take... away from me, house cat! Look at that fur. What a disgrace.
How are you?
You look like a bright one.
Warmest greetings to you. I trust you've already spoken with Ochiva. I am Vicente Valtieri. I provide assignments for all new family members. Please do not let my appearance unnerve you. The needs and tenets of the Dark Brotherhood come before my own needs as a vampire. Now, if you're ready to get to work, I can provide you with your first contract. A contract is a secret pact one enters into with the Dark Brotherhood. They provide us with gold, and we remove someone from existence. A contract is fulfilled by a skilled assassin such as yourself, who keeps the Dark Brotherhood's end of the bargain. So it has always been. While carrying out a contract, you may have the opportunity to earn a bonus if certain parameters are met. Now, let's begin, shall we? I'm not sure how you feel about pirates, but you've got to kill one. A captain, in fact, on his ship, surrounded by his crew. Interested? Excellent. Here is what you must do. Go to the waterfront district of the Imperial City. There you will find a ship named the Marie Elena. Board the ship and find its captain, Gaston Tussaud. He'll be in his cabin. Eliminate Tussaud in any manner you see fit. The pirates have been moving a lot of cargo on board lately. You may be able to smuggle yourself on board in one of the packing crates. Oh, and one more thing. Get into the habit of asking your fellow family members about any current contract. Their insight may prove invaluable. As a pirate, when I first joined the family, this sanctuary was controlled by another speaker. Lucienne took over when she was killed while fulfilling a contract. The Night Mother speaks to only one member of the Dark Brotherhood, the Listener of the Black Hand. And when Our Lady speaks, death follows. The Count of Skingrad is not all he seems. Let's just say I'm not the only one who enjoys his evenings. This sanctuary has been here since before even I joined the Dark Brotherhood, and that was 200 years ago. Sithis is the darkness of time immemorial. He is no Daedra and dwells not in the realm of Oblivion. No, Sithis is something altogether different. I was stricken with vampirism 300 years ago while on an expedition deep into the ashlands of Vardenfell. For nearly 100 years I hunted in secret until the Dark Brotherhood found me. Now I have a family that accepts and even values my unique gifts. Perhaps in the future, when I feel you have earned the right, I will offer you a chance to become a Hunter of the Night. I'm listening. I like that a lot. That's cute. I doubt it. How nice. That's good of you. Oh, talk tough to me. I love. That's great. I doubt it. That's great. How's it go again? You're too... Oh, talk. I doubt it. That's really fun. Don't make... I doubt it. That's good of you to say. That's great. How's it... I like you too. Don't... I doubt it. Where'd you get that? That's good. You're too... Don't make... I doubt it. Oh, that's great. That's... I doubt it. I like... Blow or what? I see. Certainly. See? Was that hard? Be seeing you.
I know. So, your first contract. No chance for a bonus, huh? That's all right. You're better off. Who needs magic items when you've got raw skill? And the great thing about killing a target up close and personal is you can talk to him before you do it. You know, say something scary. For example, this one time I had a contract to kill a little Nord girl at her birthday party. She asked me if I was the jester. So I said to her, no, I'm a messenger of death. You should have seen the look on her face. Anyway, she won't be seeing age 6. Take your time. Happy hunting, my sister.
I see you've accepted the contract from Vicente. Very good. With every life you take, Sithis grows stronger and the Brotherhood flourishes. I see you have been speaking with Tanava. What he says is true. All our lives we have lived together in the shadows. We are eggmates, twins. We were taken at birth and given to the Dark Brotherhood. We returned to Black Marsh as shadow scales trained in the arts of stealth and murder. Together, we served our nation as spies and assassins, as all shadow scales do. When we came of age, we joined the family as one. And here we are. Take your time. I killed a pirate once. Of course, the ship was out to sea at the time, somewhere between Vardenfell and Solstheim. Now, those were the days. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
It is good to see you again. I hope your contracts have been giving you much pleasure. The Marie Elena, you say? I've seen that ship. There's a unique balcony at the stern. My guess is it leads to the captain's cabin. Could be useful. Tell me more. May you walk always in the shadow of Sithis, dear sister.
You again? I thought I'd made... I see this. I don't have all day. Hurry it up! You bought that for a song. Just take your... Away from me, house... You again? Away from me, house cat. Look at that.
Hello, dearest sister. I've traveled by prison ship. It was cramped and dark. There was little room to move around, but plenty of shadowy nooks to hide in. Remember that. I've traveled by... Good luck, sister. I hope you don't get killed. I mean, well, you know.
Hello, sweet Pirates, eh? They tend to be quick and good with a blade, but don't favor armor. They're not fond of bows or spells either. May your arrows always strike true.
A coin for an old beggar? It's you.
You look like a bright one. Have pity on an old war veteran.
It's you. Hi.
You're a sneaky looking
I haven't
sort.
time.
This is a wondrous
May
encounter.
take a while.
Welcome.
Well, this is fighting is fine with me too, only the everyone is waiting to see if Farwell and his I don't know where it came from, but a mysterious gate appeared outside the walls of our city. The way the guards are reacting, it must be a threat. They're massing, as if bracing for an attack. The portal is just outside the city walls through the west gates if you want to see for yourself. Be careful. Some say the gate leads to the... If the guards don't do... Tell me more. Can I interest you in some of my wares? An excellent You got a great deal there. An excellent bargain. You got a great deal there. That's a good deal. That's a fair deal. Another. You too.
I'd advise you to keep your distance from that accursed portal. Count Indorus has ordered us to hold our positions until Farewell returns from it. Haven't you heard about these gates to Oblivion opening up all over Tamriel? Well, then you know what they're capable of producing. Although nothing has come through ever since Farewell entered. About 2 days ago, Count Indorus' son, Farewell, entered the Oblivion Gate with 6 other men. We haven't heard from them since then. The Count fears the worst, and has posted guards here so we can watch and see if anyone comes back out. So far, nothing. At this point, Count Indorus is offering a reward for the recovery of his son from inside the gate, or confirmed news of his demise. If you find him, or the rest of the Knights of the Thorn, get them out of there. I'm sure the Count would also be pleased if the gate was closed. New to these parts, eh? The Knights of the Thorn are a bunch of rabble who fancy themselves true knights. Farewell formed the group around 2 years ago. They make grand boasts and talk a good talk, but that's all they are. The real work goes to us, the city guard. I hate to speak ill of them, as something horrible may have happened. But their own bravado got them into this mess. It's tolerated because Farewell is the Count's son, plain and simple. He has the power and the coin to put it all together. Most of the time, they lounge around the tavern drinking and making up stories of epic battles with impossible odds that they won. It's all garbage. They never patrol. They never help fight off the occasional bandit that slips into the city. Ah, well, I've said too much already. Farewell is a Dunmer, and he's wearing steel-plate armor. His shield should bear the crest of the Knights. Nothing but the best for the Count's son. There are 7 of them, including Farewell. Even though they're a nuisance, I still hope they haven't been hurt. Or worse. There's only one way to remove that gate. From what I hear, you'll appear back where you entered, safe and sound. We will remain out here until the gate is either closed, or something emerges from inside. We need to warn Cheydinhal of impending attacks. They say the Fighters Guild got all the trolls in Swampy Cave, but I'm still not going anywhere near Harlan's Watch. All right. You win this one. Such adventures. How I envy. What a... Don't try to manipulate me. I can't... What? That's just... I salute you. Most impressive. I can't... Not now. That's just... My life is drab and... I won't... Gracious. That's just not fun. What nonsense. Gracious. What a... That's enough. Don't... That's just not funny. Thank you. I see. Tread carefully. I don't know what evil lurks within that gate.